This is a B&O MX1500. This is a TV I got with two others even, to repair of this type. I got about 10 in total B&O televisions. I've never really worked on a B&O before, at least not a modern one like this. This is 87. I believe this is called a B&O Vision or something. Anyway, the MX1500s, they're horrible. Horrible to work on, full of dry solder joints. Two of them didn't come on, one of them didn't come on at all, and the other came on but with no picture. All due to bad solder joints. Anyway, one of them fried its vertical output IC. It's part of the main colour decoder, I think. The main IC. There was a lot with this particular one, which had such a simple issue where it wouldn't save the colour settings or the picture settings. You know, you adjust the brightness and then the colour. It wouldn't save it at all. So I thought I could change the battery on that or adapt it so you could use two AA-sized batteries, which is what I've put in here. Now this does have a charging circuit, so you would need to put rechargeable ones in. I will put, if I can't find any, I'll have to ask the owner to get some rechargeable ones. But yes, this has had a lot of issues. Dry solder joints at the back of the, I believe this is the neck board, the term. Yes, dry solder joints on the neck board, causing the colours to actually not come up at all. It would just be blue, which you'd only see. So I've touched up all of those nice solder joints, got nice bits of blobs of solder there on all of them. Nice shiny bits of solder. Then we had vertical collapse. With a load of, if I put the CRT television on its face, you'll be able to see that it actually, on the board, there's a lot of wires going about all over the place, and I've had to touch up on solder joints as well. There were so many broken joints. Such a horrible, horrible thing. These are the two wires for the backup battery. I had to run it all the way to the back. I was going to originally mount it somewhere here, but I ended up mounting it there. So yeah, the horrible solder joints. I believe these are two inductors. These that blue thing there, that's an inductor, and that green thing is an sorry, the green thing is an inductor. That blue thing there is a form of I think it's a capacitor or something. They both failed. They actually had melted completely, their casings, and so I replaced those. A resistor broke off from its pad, so I had to run a wire to that. It's right out the front. It's actually part of the vertical circuits. But yeah, the thing works now. We turn it on here. Put the TV on. Let's put it on colour. There we go. There's a nice image on it. It's flashing a bit, but that's because of my there we go. It's because of my stupid pattern generator. A few comments with this. Has a lovely red image. Looks it looks more pink on film. There's a slight issue which I can't correct for some reason, and it's just that the guns don't align properly on this corner, and I'm not too sure why. I've tried everything. Crosshatch pattern. It looks beautiful. It's brilliant. It's not perfectly centre, but it will do. It's colour. And our colour bars here. My pattern generator is absolute pants, but it seems to be showing everything fine. A nice white colour there. Yeah, it's all working now. So successful repair, but really, really badly made, really badly done in the factory. Shit solder joints completely. In fact, if you get one of these, I would recommend you, before you even attempt to use it, go over the solder joints, because they will fail. But yes, after how many days? 3-4 solid days of working on this particular TV, I'm able to pack it up and say, tell the owner to come and collect it. So yes, that's it. And it does save the settings. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Seems to be saving them. That's good. There's our little display in there. Can't really see it. So fantastic. Okay, well, I have a few more to do. I have one more to do. I had to sacrifice the 2 other smaller ones to make a perfect one. What I noticed was that the CRTs, I tested each one of them, and this is the most strongest of the 2. I also used the components, some of the components off the other 2 boards to make this one work properly. Which is a shame because I wanted to get the other 2 working, but oh well. So yeah, here we are. The B&O MX1500. What a brilliant thing it is when it works.